We're gonna tell you all about our camp kitchen box. We are going to be doing it escabeche style.
Escabeche? Escabeche? I say yes-cabeche. So we do so many fun activities now that it's super hot outside in Florida.
Let's go daytime camp. So we have parked our tiny camper for a few weeks just to take care of some family stuff, to regroup ourselves, to add some new goodies to our camping setup. We're so excited to show you guys. A couple weeks ago, we showed you guys our whole tiny camper setup. Amber, would you do the honors of showing us the interior of the camper?
It would be my pleasure.
Since then, we've gotten quite a few requests to deep dive into our camp kitchen setup. We're gonna tell you all about our camp kitchen box.
We've spent a lot of time fine-tuning it, so trying something, and a lot of things technically work, but we've really upgraded a few things to make our life way easier. Even though we have had our tiny camper stored and safe while we're with family, we keep our kitchen in our Jeep. So we do so many fun activities now that it's super hot outside in Florida. Every day we can go cook something, or like yesterday we went stand-up paddle boarding. So we keep our Jeep fully stocked, so we keep our camp kitchen set up with us everywhere we go.
This is what's so cool about our setup, is that we can be away from our tiny camper but still be able to cook and make all that delicious food that you guys see us cooking.
You think we're gonna give you the grand tour of our camper kitchen here in the driveway next to the house? No way.
Let's go daytime camp. We're gonna pretend that we're camping because we miss it so much. It's hard for us to stay in a house for a prolonged period.
Weather is so nice here right now. If you're gonna come to Florida, April, May, incredible months to come. It is hot, so we want to be outside. Let's go somewhere way more beautiful. When?
Now, we're gonna go now. This is an area that we grew up hanging out at when we were young and enjoying that Florida sunshine.
You asked for it, you're getting it. We aren't allowed to bring Winston to the beach that we're going to, but we're going to the river first, and Winston's definitely allowed there. So guess who's coming with us?
Come on, bub.
We are here in Titusville, Florida, and when you come out here before you get to Canaveral National Seashore, there are tons of roads that you can go down that are completely surrounded by water on both sides. You can just cruise around until you find a spot or what you're looking for. There are some little beach areas or just places to relax. It's truly incredible out here. Definitely a national wildlife refuge. There are animals you wouldn't even believe. There's alligators and alligators. Did you hear me? There's also bald eagles that fly around sometimes, and definitely hawks, and so much wildlife. You have to check this place out.
If you're wondering about Winston and the gators, we keep him safe. We keep him away from any gators. We always make sure our little baby is happy and comfy and away from gators. Got his own little bed set up right here. He's gonna watch us while we film this. This is a little area. It's so nice to hang out. It's super beautiful, nice area to fish. This is our camp kitchen box. We're gonna go into detail this first. All of the utensils, all of the cooking gear that we use to make the delicious meals that you guys see on all of our episodes. So before we get into this camp kitchen box, it's a little after lunchtime and I need a cup of coffee. It's my coffee hour. We visited Key West a couple weeks ago and we went to Cuban Coffee Queen. They have amazing coffee, amazing local coffee. Let's brew some coffee. actually new to us. That's like the third time I've used it. There's been a little bit of a learning curve, but it's a super easy way to make a back of the car quick cup of coffee. That's a part of our setup. I keep that in the AeroPress bag. I keep it right in the back so we have just a really quick way to make a cup of coffee for the road whenever I need to pick me up.
We're gonna break down the contents of everything we carry with us to cook. All right. So I've already unloaded most of what's in our box, but let's start with something new and exciting. We just got these. These are reusable Ziploc bags. So we're gonna put the link in our description, so if you wanna check these out, but they feel rubbery and you can roll them up really compact. So for kitchenware, we do have heavy pans, but that means that our food's gonna be better because these are cast iron. So we have a couple. We do have a bigger one, a small one. Cooking is something we do all the time, so you want to have good stuff. And this new cast iron, look at this design. We have deer on the pan. I mean, that's cool. We have some measuring cups. These all stay together. Otherwise, you know, we'd lose them, so this is handy. We've had tin plates for the longest time, but we just upgraded to these melamine plates. They're really lightweight, so this is 4 plates, and look, I can throw them. They're light. And they don't cling together. You know, they can always be loud like the tin ones, but not these.
For an additional little sauce pot and quick little boil system, we have this, you know, classic Stanley little sauce pot boil cup with 2 mugs. I like to use these mugs. You guys may have also noticed that we have a new water system. We told you we were gonna upgrade that. We were waiting on it to come in the mail, but look at this. We got a 4-gallon jug. It's a big jug of water. We have a big jug of water so that we don't have to carry our gallon jug, and we don't want to waste any plastic. So instead, we're just going to refill these at, you know, the grocery store, wherever they have the water jug refillments, and it's like
30 cents.
It's like 30 cents to $1.
Yeah. You remember our previous life hack? You would get a laundry soap container like this and hang it off and put water in it so that we could use it as a faucet to wash our hands or things. But this is it. This is just a big version of it. And we have a can opener. We don't use that many canned goods, but whenever you get one out there in the wilderness and you can't open, that's not fun.
So as you can see, we have some utensils that we keep in the camp box, and we have a whole little drawer that we've actually added to our pantry system, and I put it on the very bottom of the pantry so I can easily grab my knives, my tongs, like things that I use a lot whenever I'm cooking. I'll show you that right now. So believe it or not, this is a grill. This is probably the most compact grill I've ever seen in my life. I'll show you how we assemble it and then how we cook over some charcoals with it. So stay tuned with us because we're going to make the perfect summertime fish recipe on this compact grill. So we normally keep our camp kitchen box right here. Reach over our cooler and we just grab what we need. But Winston's sleeping there right now, so we're not going to put that in place, but it's typically right here, right behind the cooler. And if you guys haven't noticed, we have a new cooler electric upgrade. Check this out. We were so tired of buying ice and our food getting soggy. It's really icy up in here and things are really cold. It's amazing. It easily plugs into our car, and we're going to try to plug it into our power bank and see how long it lasts whenever we're not driving. If we don't have any electricity, I'm not quite sure how to power this thing, so we're going to test out our power bank, see how it does, see how long it lasts with this cooler. So we're also going to have a paper towel holder that I just purchased. All right, we got our pantry set up here. We always just keep our dry goods, whether it's veggies, chips, whatever. I have another compact, super easy way to brew a cup of coffee. Whenever I'm just getting up quick in the morning, I want to brew something simple, don't even want to mess with an AeroPress. I have a drip coffee set up, and you just put that right over your mug. I love this thing. It actually makes a really good cup of coffee. So I keep that on the top along with the AeroPress. I just keep that up there. And then on the bottom, we keep all of our spices, our olive oil, teas, coffee, things like that, a koozie. And then I like to keep a little silicone mat because this can be used as a trivet, a pot holder. I can set stuff on it, whatever. It's a nice little thing.
Cutting board.
Super cheap. Yeah, it's like a great little thing to keep right here. And then then I have a brand new little drawer. It has like a wood grain finish, but you can't really see what it looks like, so it doesn't really matter. I really just wanted it for the single drawer aspect and for it to be really small and low profile. But in here I keep stuff that I use all the time, like tongs, and I keep my knives in here. I have a couple different, cooking knives. And then I keep all of our spoons and forks and everything that we need to grab super easily. I also have a little torch lighter there that you put on the top of the propane and you can just light up a fire very easily. This is where we keep all the gloves that I use. These are actually heat resistant, so when I'm cooking with the Dutch oven, I have these. Won't burn my little fingers. And then we got some general gloves that I can also use with the fire, but they're not as fireproof. And then we have this one, and you're probably wondering why this looks so inflated. Well, this is where we keep all of our plastic bags that we get at grocery stores, and we use them as trash bags. So everywhere we go, this is the perfect way just to keep them so they're not all over the place. And it's a little funny, but it works for us. And then we also have this table. It's a roll top table, super lightweight, really easy to haul along with us and not be super cumbersome. This rolls up and the whole thing completely breaks down and fits into a bag. We love this thing. It is time to cook.
Time to cook.
We are in a new spot because we needed a better view to cook y'all up a delicious meal. In case you're wondering what kind of stove we actually use a Coleman 2-burner propane stove. I'll link it down below if you guys want to check it out. We love this stove.
We are in the beautiful Cape Canaveral, Florida. We found a spot on the river, and what's cool about it around here is anywhere that you see on the river, as long as it's available, that's what we did. We found our own private beach out here. I mean, how more tropical could it get? So, let's cook.
For this episode's meal, we are going to be grilling a lovely haddock fillet, and we're going to be doing a Mediterranean spin on it. We are going to be doing it escabeche style. It's a Mediterranean style. You grill the fish first, then you marinate it in any mixture that you'd like. Typically, it's an oil, acid, and aromatics. And today, what we're going to be doing in it is olive oil, lime juice, some red chilies for some spice, because you know Honey Aroma loves some spice, some cilantro, some shallots. We're going to be accompanying that escabeche style fish with some wild rice and some grilled vegetables. Now that we have our new little portable grill, super compact grill, put together, we're gonna light up those charcoals. We're gonna let those sit for a little bit. We're gonna prep up our oil, acid, aromatic mixture.
I know what I'll do. I'll be boiling the water for the rice.
And if you guys are wondering what we're gonna do with this charcoal once we're finished, we're absolutely going to pack it out. We do not litter in this beautiful Mother Nature. We don't. Took those sweet little peppers off of the grill and they're all burnt around, but what's gonna happen is that skin is just gonna peel off and they're gonna be like a roasted red pepper essentially, and then we'll throw them in with the fish escabeche. Here we have it, fish escabeche. Fish escabeche. Say that 100 times fast, seriously, it's funny. Here we have our fish escabeche with roasted peppers, some charred green onions. Me and Amber are gonna share this with that wild rice.
What more could you ask for? I mean, escabeche? Escabeche. I say yes, escabeche.
We forgot our chairs, so me and Amber are just gonna stand here and enjoy this meal. And we're actually just gonna eat right off of this, because why not? So let's let my food critic try it out, see what she thinks.
I've heard the word escabeche more times in this past week than I ever have. Either it's planning for it, buying it, thinking we were gonna film it yesterday, but the weather conditions didn't work, and the next day we were tired. Escabeche, I'm glad it came into fruition. I get to try it first?
Yeah.
Normally I want hot sauce on it before I even try it. I know you're not supposed to, but I just know I like it. This has so many red chilies that I'm not even gonna go that route. So let's see. Mmm. Mmm.
You like it?
Love. It's so nice. It's like, with the cilantro, it makes it really refreshing. The oil concoction on top does so much for it. I can't even tell you. You gotta try this.
Oh, I always let Amber go first because I do love fish. She doesn't love fish as much as me. She eats it quite a bit, but she's a lot pickier when it comes to fish. And we actually haven't had haddock, I don't think, really ever. So I don't know how fishy of a fish it is, but here, let's try it. I got all the fixins on there.
Okay.
Wow. What a lovely texture. The ting of the lime gives it such a nice, zesty saltiness. The cilantro so crisp. The red chilies, unless you bite into one, it's not going to be overly spicy, but it gives it a nice, like, spicy edge to the mixture. It's really delicious, so fresh. You guys gotta try this for summertime. It is delicious.
You better stop talking and eat some before I eat it all.
Thank you so much for watching this video. We are
Honey, I Roam. And don't forget, please subscribe to our channel if you haven't. It's really easy and it helps us out a lot. Click the like button on this, send us a comment. You know we love to hear from you, always. Thank you so much. We love you.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
If you think that we're gonna show, I mean to say the word tour.
Okay. Let's go somewhere away, beautiful. We're wearing a lot of sunscreen. Let's go. Every day we reapply a few times and we're still this tan. I'm just saying it's powerful here.
Heat up some, you know, heat up what?
Heat up stuff.
Heat up stuff. Just use it to heat up stuff, really, just quickly.
And this, a rolling pin. You can roll anything that you need to, or other stuff too. It's very versatile.
Mallet.
You remember our previous life?
As many of you know, we have a pantry set up. I shouldn't stand like that.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Oh,
It's a mallet.
mallet.
Yeah. So you know that Juliette's Dutch oven is very precious to her, so we keep it in the same spot every time. Let's get it out now. There she is. You can hit things with it. You can hit a stake into the ground.
Yeah, versatile.
And I had something else to say, but I forgot. You can do almost anything with this. There's almost nothing you can't do with this.
So versatile. That was cheesy.
That was cute.